welcome to eCode's 100 Days of Coding Challenge. Today is day 17 and let's see the question number 2. So the question is, write a Java program to print a hollow square pattern of asterisk. So this is a hollow square pattern using the asterisk symbol. So this is the symbol of asterisk which is present along with 8 on the keyboard. So it is number 8. So the input format is an integer n representing the number of rows and columns in the square, and the output format must be print a square pattern where the border consists of asterisk but the interior is empty. So that's why it is called hollow square. So let us see the sample input and output. So if the input is 4, look at this, we have got a square with 4 rows and 4 columns where the border is with asterisk and the interior is empty. So let us find out what is the logic behind this and how do we do in the code. So as we have seen, we have got the asterisk in the outer, that is in the borders. So if we take the input of some 4 as we have seen in the sample input, we are going to get a pattern like this. So the outer loop should be that is the outside of this pattern should be covered with the asterisk, but the interior must be empty. So what can we find out from this? So here, according to the question, here we can see if, so let us take the rows as I and the columns as some j. So if I is equal to 1, so let me take the first row as 1. So we can take it either 0 or 1, but we have to make the changes accordingly. So if I take 1, so for the first row I have all asterisks. So in the first row entirely I have asterisk, and in the first column, so if j is equal to 1, so this is the first column, we have asterisk, and this is the last row, let the row number be n. So which we are going to take it as an input. So look at this, we have asterisk here itself, here also, and if j equal to n2, so this is the nth column, we have asterisk again. So we can here observe a pattern, that the logic that if the row number is 1 or column number is 1, if the row number is n and column number is n, we have printed the asterisk, and if the row number or column number is something different than that, we have printed this space. So space means we are printing nothing, there is a space here. So this is a space which we are going to print here. So this is a space, this is a space, here is a space, and here is a space which we are going to use with space bar. So that is the logic here, and here we are again going to use the for loop, the nested for loops. So let's do the code now. So now let me create the Java file. So let me name it hollow square .java. So now it's time to write the main method. Now let me take the input of the number of rows. So I have created the scanner object, and now I'll take the system.in. So let me declare the variable as rows and ob.nextInt. So now the import statement got written automatically. So this is the benefit of IDE. So let me write the nested for loops. So this is the basic syntax. For the outer loop, let me write int I equals 1, I less than equal to rows, and I plus plus. And for the columns, int j equal to 1, okay, j equal to 1, j less than equal to rows. Okay, as it is equal to both rows and columns, so let me name it as n, so there won't be any confusion. So as rows and columns are same, I have changed the variable name, and now j plus plus. So we are going to iterate from through n rows and n columns. And here, what is the logic here? If the row number is 1 or column number is 1, if row number is n, column number is n, we have to print the asterisk. So I am going to write here a conditional statement because we have some condition here. So the condition statement is if. So what is the condition? If I equals 1 or I equals n or j equals 1 or j equals n. I have used here or because any one of this condition can be true and we have to perform the statement here, because either I is 1, either I is n, either j is 1, either j is n, we have to print the asterisk. So, the print statement is this. I have to not write ln, and now this is the star, and after each row I have to print, okay, I have to go to the next line, but here I have forgot something else. So, after printing the star, we also have to mention what we have to print if it is an else. So, what we are going to print here, as I told, we have to give it a space. So, let me print. So, remove the ln. So, I have to give some space here. So, this is the idea. If I or j is equal to 1 or n, we have to print the asterisk, else whatever the value may be, we have to print the space. So, then we are going to get the hollow square. And finally, after this nested for loop, we have to close the object. We don't need it anymore, right? So, now I have written the code, so we have to check it if it's working or not. So, let me open the terminal to run the file. So, I write javac hollow square.java, and now I have to run the file hollow square. I forgot the W. So, now I have to give the number of rows and columns. So, let me give some 5. So, look at this. I have got 5 rows and 5 columns, and this is a square pattern, right? We have got a hollow square. So, let me run the file again to check with another input. So, let me give some 10. Look at this, we have got a huge square. So, this is how we have to print the hollow square using the nested for loops concept and the if else condition statements. If you want to join this challenge, do join the WhatsApp group of VCode's 100 Days of Coding Challenge, and the link is in the description below. Thank you for watching.